St. John's Church, widely known as the Church of the Presidents, was used last night by the current commander-in-chief to make a statement. Shortly after authorities used force to clear the area of protesters, President Trump walked to the church from the White House and held up a Bible, that moment not sitting well with the bishop who oversees the church.
If he had come to St. John's because he wanted to pray, if he had come to St. John's to lament the death of George Floyd and the grief that has been unleashed across our country, that would have been an appropriate use of the sacred symbol of walking across the park to the church, but he did none of those things.
Just one night earlier, flames ripped through the lower level of St. John's Church.
And as you can see, there's definitely a fire here.
The historic church set on fire by protesters is lucky to still be standing.
Was this the nursery that was just used on Sundays, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The next day, the rector, Robert Fisher, showed me what was left. A charred changing table and melted children's toys.
It looks like they just busted open the window.
If not for a fire door, the church could have been a total loss.
They defaced this church and they set it on fire.
Yeah, we are. I don't think those who did the defacing are representative of the majority of the protesters, who we have no problem standing with.
His message for those who did set the fire?
I have no idea. I don't think it's right for me to speak on behalf of every parishioner, but I can speak on my own. I forgive that person.
Why? Because that is what...
They know not what they do.
A powerful sentiment considering what could have been lost. Built in 1816, the church has been visited by every president since, many going for services right before their inauguration.
This is the president's pew.
This is the president's pew. So starting with James Madison, this is it.
And at the back, they still have the pew where Abraham Lincoln would come to reflect late at night as the Civil War raged.
You can imagine what he was thinking about, what was on his heart.
You might say we are once again a land of heavy hearts in search of guidance.
What's the way forward as a man of great faith?
We have to learn how to talk again in this country. And one belief I have about conversation is that you're not really listening unless you're willing to have your opinion changed by what you're going to hear. To get a little bit theological, I believe that the heart is the God-shaped part of all of us. When the heart is oriented towards God, it's our God positioning system. It's our GPS.
The Reverend telling me it really is quite remarkable that the damage was confined to the basement, to that nursery, the sanctuary, this historic sanctuary, untouched. The Reverend actually saying that perhaps there's a code even among vandals in times like this.